I am going to say something about acid-base balance. We know acids are proton donors and bases are proton acceptors. Intracellular pH is affected or affected by dissociations of weakly acids and weakly bases, functional groups. One or more of these functional groups of these weak acids and bases are carboxyl groups, amino groups, secondary phosphate ester groups, which are present in all proteins and nucleic acids. Proton donors act as an acid, while proton acceptors act as a base. As example, R group of a given amino acid at the active site of an enzyme can function as an acid during one stage of the catalytic cycle, and during a subsequent stage of the cycle can bind with and act as an base. Protonated form of an acid is known as conjugated acid, while unprotonated form of an base is known as conjugated base. These basic informations require to know the buffering, which is most important thing for a solution. Solution of a weak acids and their conjugate bases, and vice versa of weak bases and their conjugate acids exhibit or do buffering of a solution. The tendency of a solution to resist more effectively a change in pH after addition of a strong acid or base than does an equal volume of water is known as buffering capacity of that solution. Intracellular solutions are buffered to minimize changes in pH. Buffering is also needed because metabolism results in the release and uptake of protons. Subtle changes in pH, which is result of a acid or base, significantly alter the relative proportions of its ionized and non-ionized form of a solution. Metabolism results in the release and uptake of protons. Proton means hydrogen ion, which is increased in cases of production of acid, even it may be weak acid. That means any acid, whether it weak or strong, can produce increased hydrogen ion. For example, metabolism of carbohydrate, that is glycolysis, which is increased, means the rate of the glycolysis increased in the presence of increased enzyme, and of its rate decreased with decreased enzyme or amount or enzymatic secretion, produces in one of its steps or stages phosphorylated sugar, which is known as a or act as an acid, which can in turn produce, as per said, increased hydrogen ion. We know increased hydrogen ion means decreased pH, and decreased hydrogen ion means increased pH, because pH is inverse of logarithm of hydrogen ion. In this way, we can say homeostatic mechanisms that maintain intracellular pH include physiologic buffers, principally phosphate, bicarbonate, and proteins. That's all for today. More next time. More about this next time. Thanks. I am going to say something about acid-base balance. We know acids are proton donors and bases are proton acceptors.